G'day, thanks for watching and I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. You may have searched up this video because up till now natural light has been where it's at, but you're about to break into flash photography. I'm here to let you know it's not all as hard as it seems, and this first little tip is going to blow it wide open from the start. Stay tuned. Okay, so you've been getting into photography and natural light has been great. You've been really learning about how to work the light, how to capture it, how to cast it, how to reflect it, how to bounce it, all those great things. And now you're coming to the point where you're looking into flash photography. I have been there too because it can provide unpredictable results. And for me, flash photography takes me back decades when I think about those overexposed, blown out, over glossy, weird, color cast photos from the past. But flash photography is not all about that these days. From my recollection of flash photography, it was always about hitting the subject with a flash and just ultimating that light into the brightest possible luminescence there was. But nowadays I realize it's more about subtle manipulation and subtle enhancements. It's not necessarily about overpowering the light that's there, it's about accentuating or adding to it. Filling in the shadows, adding more detail to the dark areas. That's how I sort of visualize flash. But I've got a tip for you right now that's going to blow flash photography wide open for you. Now, you may have heard the terms on-camera flash and off-camera flash. And so, of course, you start looking into all sorts of elaborate ways you can mount your flash and where you can place them and how you can trigger them and how you can transmit and are you going to need a cable and are you going to need a wireless trigger? What gigahertz is it going to need to be? Is it 2.4? Is it 5? Is it going to be Bluetooth? Is it going to be Wi-Fi? And all of these questions just compress your inspiration and motivation into a tightly wadded little ball, which you just look and go, that's way too complicated. I'm not interested in doing that. And you throw it to the side and you go back, I'm a natural light photographer. Hey, I'm a natural light photographer. Yes, well, I'm a natural light photographer. And so all the while I was learning about off-camera flash, I was also learning other techniques such as bouncing the light, whether off a ceiling or a wall, to deflect onto the subject, or diffusing the light with some other intermediary in between the flash and the subject. And then it hit me, or at least someone hit me. And I realized there's a distinction. Off-camera flash doesn't mean your flash is off your camera. It doesn't have to be off your camera. One of the things I learned when studying about flash was to direct the light from a source other than the camera, to provide depth and detail into your subject. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to come up with some elaborate rigging where you put the flash 50 meters away in a tree, or you tie it up to the rafters, or you put it on a light stand or something like that. It just simply means that the light source comes from somewhere other than the camera. So let's look at it this way. On your camera, there can often be a built-in flash. Here it is here. Woo! Does it work? Wow! Hey, it does. Let's do this. Paparazzi! Now, so that's an on-camera flash. It's also a direct orientation flash. If you look at it, this flash here is pointing straight down range. There's also one on the M50 here, and again, it's a direct flash. It's pointing directly at the subject. It's pointing directly at the subject. And if I get a speed light and put it on top of the camera, once again, it's pointing directly at the subject. So this is an on-camera flash. It's directly lighting the subject in front of me. There's no argument there. But what if I do this? Turn the speed light and direct it into the ceiling to bounce back down and cascade it down upon the subject in a technique known as bounce flash. You've got it even before I said it. It's no longer an on-camera flash. It's not coming from here directly onto the subject. The light's coming from up there. We're bouncing it off the wall. It's an off-camera flash. The flash is not here. The flash is up there. It's not on the camera. The camera is here. The ceiling is there. Look. Sure, we can see the light coming out of here, but it's bouncing back off here. It's bouncing back off the ceiling. And if I turn it this way and turn it onto the ceiling over here, this is not an on-camera flash. This is off-camera flash. It's off-camera flash. The flash is not coming from here. It's coming from over there. Okay, if I point it like this, yeah, that's on-camera flash. That's direct flash. This is an on-camera flash. It's on the camera and the light's coming from here. If I direct it to the ceiling, yeah, sure, the flash is on the camera, but the light is coming from the ceiling. It's not an on-camera flash. It's an off-camera flash. That's it. That's it. That's this whole video. That's it. Blowing it wide open for you. Off-camera flash doesn't mean the flash is off the camera. It means the light source is coming from somewhere other than the camera. You got it. Thanks a lot for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to. We're coming out of Wellington, New Zealand, so it may be a different perspective. Otherwise, as always, smash that like button. Whoa, and I'll catch you on the next one.